Hi guys, I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Friday. It's so good to be back with you all today. And so I don't want this to be a long video, guys, so just bear with me if it does get a little lengthy, but I want to give you guys some amazing information today. And so I know in my last couple of videos I was kind of alluding to my patches here, and I just want to share a little bit about that with you. So a few weeks ago I was introduced to these amazing patches. They are called X39 patches. The organization is called LifeWave. And so I just wanted to share, I am now a brand partner, so I really just want to share this with everybody, with as many people as possible. It's changing lives. It's changing the quality of the health and wellness of people's lives. People are able to get off medications. People have been seeing amazing results. There have been amazing testimonies. I haven't been wearing it very long, but one thing I can say is immediately noticed better sleep. I've, for as long as I can remember, have had issues sleeping the whole way through the night. Like, I always wake up and then sometimes it's tough for me to get back to sleep. So that was the first thing I noticed, was that my sleep was so much better, like immediately. I don't want to be too graphic, guys, but it does detox your body. It just causes your body to rejuvenate, renew, and heal itself naturally. And so my stools were coming out clean, like no messiness and all that. But anyway, I'll get to the next step. But yes, those are the main things that I noticed right away. I don't have any major health issues or anything like that. So what I do want to see happen, I do have some varicose veins that I'm starting to get on my thigh, and so I would love to see those go away. There's been testimonies of varicose veins disappearing, moles falling off, dark marks on people's faces that they have for whatever reason. I know someone talked about like childbirth, and they like started getting these like dark marks. They faded away. Some people have been able to get off of their medications. And even doctors are starting to use this in their practices, and there are actually a lot of doctors that are in this organization as well, that were, you know, kind of skeptical, as most people are, especially being doctors. And once they finally gave it a try, now they're using it in their own practices. So it's really, really amazing. The first people that I thought of when I came across this patch was like my mom, my dad, my aunts, my sister, people that I truly love and care about. And I definitely wouldn't be recommending this to people that I love and care about if it wasn't what it's supposed to be, and if it didn't do what it says it does. I'm wearing it. I'm a believer. I've seen immediate results, and I'm just excited to see what's next for the patch results. Okay, so I do want to go into some facts, all right, because I'm letting everybody know about this patch. Guys, help this video to go viral, because at the end of the day, this is something that everybody needs, not just people with specific issues. We're all getting older, we're all aging, and all of our stem cells are going dormant, okay? So everybody needs it. It's non-transdermal, there's no medication in it, there's nothing going into your bloodstream, but I'm gonna get into that in a minute. I do just want to kind of put out this disclaimer before I go any further. So I am not a doctor, okay? I do not claim to treat or heal any chronic diseases or sicknesses. LifeWave patches do not heal or cure people. God designed the body to heal itself, and given the right conditions for the body to function at its given the right conditions for the body to function at its optimal level. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there before I go any further. So guys, I don't know if you guys know much about stem cells, but stem cells are pretty much cells in the body that repair and renew naturally. If you have a deteriorating organ, if you have some kind of a disease, your stem cells are what they literally turn into anything. They can turn into blood cells. They can turn into parts of your organs that are deteriorating. And so it's their job to go throughout the body. They know what's priority. They know what to do naturally the way God created them. And they just go to work and repair and renew. But unfortunately, and what I want to get into is just some facts about stem cells and of course the X39. Let me find my page here because I want to make sure I'm saying all the right stuff. And I pretty much know this, but I like to get into the facts. Okay, so at age 20, you have all your stem cells, and younger, of course, you have all your stem cells. Your body heals and renews pretty quickly. You have a lot of energy. You know, you see kids running around when you're in your 20s. You know, you have energy. Your recovery time is quick, whether it be from like a surgery or a fall or a scar. I mean, you know, a cut, anything. You know, you get right back up and you're moving again. By the time you're 30 years old, which is still pretty young, I was pretty surprised about this fact, but by the time you're 30, you have half of your stem cells, 50% of your stem cells go dormant, which means they're just like asleep. They're not working anymore. By the time you're 60, 90% of your stem cells are dormant. So you're only walking around. Now you have a billion healthy stem cells when you're 20 and younger, but by the time you're 60, you're walking around with about 10% of your stem cells. So this is where you're really starting to see, you know, the signs of aging, gray hair. You know, your recovery time is longer if you have a surgery or a fall or something like that. You're breaking bones, things like that. You got these varicose veins. You got to wear glasses. All these things are a result of your stem cells going dormant as you age. So we're all aging, guys. Unfortunately, some people do not want to just accept the fact that we're all aging, okay? And so what X39 does, and I want to get into some facts about the X39 patch as well, but pretty much it is a phototherapy patch. Like I said, non-transdermal, non-invasive. It's a phototherapy patch that's made up of amino acids, salts, and or sugars. That's it. And at a very specific frequency. Now, it took a long time for the inventor and CEO to like come up with it. It took about 10 years for him to come up with this specific patch, and about $4.5 million. So that's a lot of research. That's a lot of studying, you know, but he's a genius, and I'm grateful that God gave him the ability to be able to create something like this. And his name is David Schmidt. He is the CEO, founder of LifeWave and the X39 patch. You can, you know, look him up, find out more about him as well. He has about 200 patents under his belt. He's always been in the kind of like age reversing, regenerative field. So that is his field. Just a little bit of background. Back in the day, I believe in about 2004 or so, the military commissioned him to come up with something that would help the Navy SEALs stay alert and able to stay awake and be active for 36 to 48 hours without them being on drugs. They're like, hey, our Navy SEALs are on these drugs, these stimulants, whatever. We need something that's going to help them stay alert and stay awake. I mean, obviously with them, it's a matter of life and death. And we need you to come up with something that is not just putting drugs, you know, in their system and not having them hooked on drugs. Okay, so he went to work. The military actually still uses these patches for people in the military, okay? But anyway, that's how the research and the technology behind the patch kind of came to be. The X39 patch specifically came to be in, I believe, after, like I said, 10 years of research, $4.5 million. The X39 patch came to be in 2018. Okay, it is patented. It is FDA recognized and compliant, so it's good to go. You can look everything up, and I'm going to put links in the description so you can search anything. And of course, on your own will, just go on Google, whatever, you can search up anything, but I'm going to make it easy for you and put some links in the description as well. Okay. But I do just want to just talk about some of the amazing benefits of this patch. Okay, and bear with me guys for a second. I thought I had all my pages, you know, folded at the top, but anyway. So I'm just going to give you some X39 facts. So X39 is proven to activate healthy stem cells, which I just talked about. I'm going to go into a little bit more of how it works as we go on. Proven to increase GHKCU copper peptide, which is a peptide that our body naturally produces, but just the same way our stem cells go dormant, copper peptide decreases in our body as well. Patented and clinically proven technology. The patent number is here. I'll just give it to you. It looks like 10,716,953 is the patent number. So I'm just going to make it easy. It's 10,716,953B1. Okay, so that is the patent number. You can check that out. The ingredients, the only ingredients in this patch, okay, are amino acids, salt, and or sugar. Amino acid, salt, and or sugar. That is the only thing that is in this patch, which is just amazing. Like I said, FDA recognized and compliant as a general wellness product, class 1 medical device. It's non-transdermal, non-invasive, as I already said. It's waterproof, showerproof. It's high density medical grade plastic, medical grade hypoallergenic adhesive. Okay, just a little, about a silver dollar size. And it is 96% effective and very affordable. Another thing I want to talk about is like I said, I don't know if you guys know a lot about stem cells, but I've even heard, not that I can afford it right now, but I have even heard of stem cell replacement therapy, things like that. And of course, in circles and with people that have a lot of money that can afford those types of things, it is very, very expensive and it is invasive. And one thing that I just learned, which I did not know, is that it actually is not FDA compliant, and it's actually illegal. It is actually illegal. Not only that, you get injected with someone else's stem cells. I think, now you can look this up. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a stem cell replacement therapy expert, but I believe they might use stem cells from like placentas and things like that. So it's not your own stem cells. Now, nothing against the doctors that do it. Like I said, I did just come to find out it is actually not even a legal practice. It's very, very expensive. And it only goes into one part of your body. Okay, the X39, what it does, like I said, it's a form of phototherapy, which phototherapy is pretty much a technology that works through photobiomodulation. When applied, it when applied, it reflects specific wavelengths, okay, of, in our case, our own body's infrared light that we naturally emit. It reflects that back into our body and tells our stem cells to go to work and to act younger. That's pretty much what it communicates to our stem cells. It wakes them up and tells them to go to work and do what they were created to do. Okay, almost like the sun. So I'm just going to give you an example of like the sun. So all of our lives, we've been taught and told that we get vitamin D from the sun. Go out, you know, outside, get some sun, you know, a few minutes a day, whatever is good for you. So our bodies actually have the vitamin D. Sun does not give our bodies vitamin D. What the sun does is activates the vitamin D that is already naturally in our bodies to then do whatever it needs to do. Okay, so this phototherapy patch, so that's a fact for you. Okay, you guys are learning something. I'm here to educate and, you know, help, as I'm learning myself as well. But we do not get vitamin D from the sun. The sun activates the vitamin D that is already naturally in our bodies. That's why it is important to get out, get at least 10 to 20 minutes of sunlight a day. So yeah, so that's pretty much what the patch is doing. It's like carrying the sun around with you in your pocket, you know. That's pretty much what the X39 patch is. So the X39 is the mother patch. Okay, it is the stem cell reactivation regeneration patch. Okay, it is the main patch that's going to just wake up your stem cells and tell your stem cells to go to work in a younger, more youthful way. Okay, to repair and renew whatever your issues are. All right, just naturally. And stem cells know naturally to go wherever they're supposed to go as priority. Okay, if there's an issue with your heart, if there's an issue with your liver, if you got pain, if you have inflammation, whatever they feel or know as priority, that's where they're gonna go and start doing the work at a cellular level. But it's going to work all through your body. It's not in one specific area, but they do go to where they feel is priority first, of course. And just some more information. So I just want to talk about some of the benefits of the X39 patch, and the long-term benefits. Okay, so it's clinically proven to increase human GHKU copper peptide, which supports these benefits. 2100% stem cell proliferation rate. Okay, it activates stem cells systemically, reduces inflammation, reduces stiff joints and pain. It improves strength and stamina, supports reduced recovery time, increases collagen and elastin, which is very, very important for our bodies. Collagen is not just something for wrinkles and hair growth and nail growth, for beauty. It literally is, somebody told me, and I thought this was a really good analogy. So like if a building is brick and mortar, collagen to your body is the mortar. Okay, that's how important it is. And of course you can look up all about how important collagen is in your body. It increases that. So increases hair growth and thickness, and improves nail strength and health, eases anxiety and aggression. A lot of people, you know, deal with this today, of course. Supports cardiovascular health, supports neurological health, supports nerve regeneration, improves lung tissue repair, improves memory and mental clarity. How many of us deal with brain fog? You know, forgetfulness, especially as we age. And of course, especially depending on like things that you've been through. Improves supports more restful sleep, promotes healthy stress response, supports balanced emotions. Okay, the list goes on and on. Improves hormone balance, improves wound healing, supports scar tissue remodeling, supports free radical absorption, increases glycine for inflammation, increases histidine for repair, and increases lysine for collagen. Whew. So those are a lot of benefits just from the X39 patch. It covers everything. Okay. And I'm just going to get into some long-term results. Now, long-term might seem like, oh, forever and a day. Okay. With this patch, long-term is really 6 months. And of course, beyond 6 months, you just continue to see benefits. Okay. There are no side effects. Now, as your body is detoxing and things like that, you might feel, you know, a slight headache or some discomfort, but that's just because your body is naturally healing itself. Okay. But day one, within a few hours to one day, 4,192 genes begin to reset in your body, back to a younger state. So not just resetting, but back to a younger state. Then mitochondrial activity starts to increase and inflammation is reduced. So a lot of the pain and issues that we have are caused by inflammation, okay? At 6 weeks, this is a big one. At 6 weeks, the brain becomes more balanced. So again, the brain fog, forgetfulness, just not being able to like think clearly, okay? So that becomes more balanced. Like overactive brain, depression, aggression, anxiety, those symptoms are decreased within 6 weeks. For some people, it can be sooner. Everybody is different, okay? In 3 months, your collagen is increased, okay? Skin, hair, nails become healthier. Wrinkles are lessened. Bone and muscles become stronger. Okay, so this is some real deal stuff, you guys. Within 6 months, many changes are seen at the 6 months mark, but one that is really big for me is that the heart reverses in age 8 years within 6 months. Again, sometimes sooner. Like, this is serious stuff, guys. This is the real deal. And of course, beyond, people, like I said, are starting not to have to use their medications anymore. People that have been in liver failure, or kidney failure, they go to their doctor and they're like, hey, you're no longer in kidney failure. You literally no longer have this disease. You do not have to take these medications anymore. Your levels are balanced, or where they should be. There's just been amazing testimonies. But one thing I do want to know, guys, is that it works on everyone, for everything, every time, given enough time. All this patch is doing is causing your body to regenerate, the stem cells to regenerate and heal itself naturally. That's what's happening. And so everybody's different. Just like with anything, everybody's different. And so there may be some one patch wonders. That's what we call them, one patch wonders, where people are seeing results immediately. They had pain for years. They put this patch on for 3 hours, no more pain. Okay, there are some people that don't see results or don't get their miracle for 2 to 3 months. Okay, so what we suggest and what we tell everyone is to give it 1 month for every 10 years of your life. So if you're 30, give it 3 months to see optimal results. And of course, as you continue to wear it, you're just going to continue to see more and more and more results. Sky's the limit. Okay, but give it 1 month for every 10 years of life. That, guys, that is not a lot. We go buy creams expecting we're not going to see anything for at least a month or a few weeks. And we wear these creams until the bottle's gone. Just like if a doctor gives you a prescription and he says, hey, take this for 10 days to see your results, or for, the disease or the infection, whatever, to be completely gone. You're not going to take it for 2 days and throw the rest away and say, oh, I didn't see results, so I'm just throwing the rest away. No. Give it a month for every 10 years. Okay? A lot of diseases and chronic illnesses did not happen overnight, right? And so we can't expect them to heal overnight as well. But I tell you one thing, this patch is helping you heal and regenerate and recover really, really fast. Okay, and it's natural. It is natural. It's your own body doing what it was created and designed by God to do. Thank you, Jesus. I just wanted to come on here and share this with you guys. Of course, I'm telling, my family, my friends, people that I just see on the street, I'm making sure my patches are visible. You can wear them anywhere on the body. On the patent, it does tell you specific places to wear them, and there are acupoints and different things like that for optimal results, but you can really put it on anywhere on the body. You wear it for 12 hours, take it off for 12 hours. Next morning, put it on, wear it for 12 hours, take it off for 12 hours. Okay. and it will change your life. Like, it literally will change your life. And if you're pretty healthy, you don't have any issues, like I said, we're all aging. Whether it's gray hair, whether it's a wrinkle, no matter what the case is, whether it's varicose veins or moles, things that happen as you age, even if you're healthy, it's just gonna slow down that aging process, and you're just gonna be in even better health and wellness. Everybody, especially these days, is looking for optimal health, okay? Even if you're rich, whatever the case may be, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. And if you don't have Jesus, you don't have anything. I'll just throw that out there. But in your body, if you don't have health, you don't have anything. And so this is really, really changing the quality of lives, okay? So I just wanted to get on here and share that with you. There is obviously a business side to this as well, which is absolutely amazing, but I'm gonna save that for another video. I really just wanted to get on here and share this amazing technology with you guys. And I'm just gonna say one thing that really, really sold me is because at this point in my life, I don't want to be involved in anything that is not conducive to my walk with Jesus, okay, or that is leading people away from Jesus. All right. And so when I met this lady, the first thing I asked her was, do you know Jesus? And she said, yes, he is my Lord, he is my Savior. And actually this company is built on biblical principles, and it is a Christian-based company. And in any sort of organization or company, you want to know, what is the head of the organization doing, the CEO? What are they into? What do they believe? You know, what are they putting into this patch or praying over this patch? Like, who is their God? You know? And I was so grateful and so relieved when I found out that from the CEO, the founder, the inventor of this patch in this organization, he is a believer. He is a Christian. He builds his company on biblical principles. Okay, now he's a genius. All right, his level of smarts, not too many people with him, but he said, God gave me this. God gave this to me, and he could have made this something that was not accessible to everyone. This is a type of technology and what it's doing in people's lives that people would pay thousands and thousands of dollars for. He made this affordable for everyone, for the average person that works a job. He made this affordable for everyone to be able to have. Okay, and I'm just grateful to be a part of something like this. Not only that, it's about helping people. It's about sharing awesome and amazing things that are going to help people. It's about sharing it with the world and everyone that you care about. And so I know when you get these patches, guys, when you see what it does for you, and even while you're waiting to see results for yourself, and you're just locked in and you're on the Zoom calls and you're listening to testimonies, you're going to want to share it with the people that you love and care about, and just anybody that you see at the grocery store or on the street, especially when people are like, hey, what's that, you know? And there's no technology like this. There are different patches and things like that are putting, you know, no shade to them, that are putting things into your bloodstream and into your body. There is nothing exactly like this, at least for the next 18 to 20 years. There is a 20-year patent on this technology. There is nothing like it. So when it comes to the business side of it, just think of Apple before it was Apple. Just think of Microsoft before it was Microsoft. Okay, this is the type of thing that we have our hands on right here. Really the most prolific regenerative technology that we've ever seen in our lifetime. Honestly. Okay, I would not get on here. I'm sharing this with my whole family, everybody. I'm so grateful. I know that when I met the lady on the street, that I had no idea who she was. When we started talking, we knew that it was a God-ordained appointment, and I'm so grateful that I have been able to be in the right place at the right time to come across this technology, and I'm just sharing it with everybody. And so, guys, almost 30 minutes. I feel like that went quick. So hopefully you guys got enough information to at least for it to have sparked your interest a little bit and do some research on this this technology, this life-changing product. And what I'm gonna do, I am a brand partner, okay? So what I'm gonna do, if you are interested in just trying it, I have plenty, so I'm sending people samples. I just want you to try it, you know, just try it. It will change your life, okay? So I'm gonna put my email, my personal email, in the subscription. I mean, in the subscription, in the description. I'm going to put my website link. If you do just want to say, hey, there's some people that's just like, I'm willing to try anything. How do I get my hands on it? I'm going to put my website link in the description as well. If you want to go in there and order. We never suggest anyone to buy retail, because like I said, we want you to commit to at least a month for every 10 years of life so you can see optimal results. So go on the subscription. You get a discount, okay? And it comes to you monthly. So go on the subscription, okay? It's a lot cheaper that way, because you are gonna want to continue to get these patches. You don't want to be paying retail price, okay? So I'm gonna link that, my website link in the description. Guys, I really just wanted to get on here and share with you. We have Zooms all the time. If you become a brand partner, if you want to become a brand partner, please email me for any further information. I'm going to link some of the things that you can research about the patch, the organization, the crazy growth of this organization in less than 5 years. When I tell you, like I said, this is Apple before it was Apple. This is Microsoft before it was Microsoft. And I'm I gotta share these facts with you really quick. I'm not really gonna get into the business part of it right now. I just really wanted to share this amazing product with you guys. But when I just talk about the growth of this company, okay, so the company itself was founded in 2004 by inventor, owner, CEO David Schmidt. You guys can look him up and learn more about him. He's an absolute genius. It's open in over 70 countries worldwide. So LifeWave is in 70 countries. Innovative and patented products that no one else provides. No one else provides this. So X39 pre-launched in late 2018 with the official launch in 2019. Look at this growth rate, guys. So yes, it took 10 years to develop and $4.5 million to get this exact frequency and exactly the technology that we have today. But LifeWave went from a $20 million company in 2018. I'm sorry, in 2020. It went from a $20 million company in 2020 to over a $600 million company by 2024. Okay, that is a 3,000% increase. Do you guys hear that? A 3,000% increase in less than 5 years. And we are well on our way to being a $1 billion company by 2026. That's what we're looking at. I know you guys want to be a part of something like that. Like, what type of freedom are you looking for? More time with your family, be able to pick up and go on vacation, be able to jump on a flight when there's a family emergency or someone's having a baby, financial freedom. What type of freedom are you looking for? Okay, so I'm just going to leave you with that. Besides the amazing life-changing results that this product is giving everyone who tries it, okay, given enough time. And like I said, everything is going to be down in the description. Please email me if you want to join a Zoom. I'm inviting you. Are free to come to our Zooms, our team Zooms, if you want more information. And I'm a new brand partner and I'm excited. I am sharing it with everybody. Like I said, guys, help this video go viral. Everyone's stem cells are going dormant, guys. Everybody's stem cells are going dormant. Everyone needs this technology and this product. It is affordable, okay? I'm going to leave my link to my website in the description. I'm going to leave my personal email in the description. If you want more information or want to know how to get started, please email me. I'm here. This is what I do. I'm sharing with everybody. Okay, so guys, do your research, whatever